Hey guys, what's up? It's Drunken Phoenix here. Welcome back. I know it has been a while since I made a video. I missed you guys. Hope you guys missed me too. I was just like, living life. I was not to brag or anything, but I was at Vegas a couple of weeks ago where I went to Electric Daisy Carnival, which if you don't know, like the biggest rave in North America. Really fucking awesome. Had a really fucking awesome time. And besides that, just living my summer life. I got a little bit of a tan and just enjoying the Florida sun because if you guys don't know, I live somewhere in Florida. But yeah, so I wanted to come back on and catch up and talk about some Tekken 8 stuff. So I've been playing the game a little bit like sporadically for the past couple of weeks, and I have to say I feel that Bandai Namco, they are like putting things in the like correct direction. Like things aren't perfect, but things are getting better, I feel. And with this new balance patch that's coming out like tomorrow, it's on the 9th, the 8th, but today's the 8th. So on sometime next week, we have a new balance patch coming out, which is supposed to be like helping to further balance the game. And rumor has it that they're trying to do some defense buffs, which would be great because the game, as I've been saying before, is too aggressive. But yeah, so I think overall the game does feel more balanced. I don't feel threatened fighting Azucena anymore. Dragunov still feels very strong to me, but I mean I do know he was nerfed, so at least they're putting steps to that. But those were the only character. Why didn't they nerf Victor? Did they nerf Victor last patch? I can't even remember, y'all. I still hate that motherfucker. I need to stop cursing so much. I'm trying to be like YouTube friendly. But y'all know how I am. But anyway, so I wanted to just give my thoughts on this balance patch coming up soon. This is patch volume or version 1.05, and I just wanted to just go over this and express my thoughts. And this is my first time reading through it actually, so this should be interesting. So this is like basically what I'm seeing is like a translation of the original text. So yeah, so basically so I guess there were some points of concern with version 1.04. So one, some characters are unable to display their Tekken 8 unique characteristics and strengths. Whoa. Like I can really tell that Harada and the team has really been listening to us, because that was like, at least for me, that was something I've kept saying in the past, like over and over again, that a lot of character identity has just been thrown out the window because everybody is just these high damage, high combo, rush down, super freaking aggressive characters, and it's just like you're fighting and then it's just a fucking mash fest. And I'm just like, what the hell happened? Which is why in my character fun videos, why I was like really I made it a special point to mention that I think Xiao Yu and King are the most unique characters in the game, because their archetypes, although they have been buffed up aggressive wise just because of the heat, I feel like their core identity has not been lost, because at King's core, he's a freaking grappler. He's gonna grab you, he's gonna spin you around, he's gonna do his chain throws. That's what makes King King. And Xiao Yu is gonna be a trickster. She's going to go into AOP, she's gonna dodge all your shit, she's going to go in the back turn, she's gonna blow you up, but that's what she's meant to be there for. So yeah, so I'm glad to see that they have seen that pretty much everybody else in the game has lost a lot of their characteristics and strengths, and that this game is just really, it became kind of like, what's the word? Not monogamous. Monochromatic. No, that's colors. It's just became, everybody just became, there was no unique factor to many of these characters. Everybody just does the same old crap. So I'm glad to see that was a point of concern for them as well. Number two, some characters have had excessively high combo damage and moves with excessively powerful properties. You don't say. Was this just a point of concern for version 1.04? Like, did they just realize this? I mean, I'm glad they're addressing it and trying to patch it up. No pun intended. But yeah, that shouldn't. I mean, that was kind of freaking obvious. Number 3, there are many situations where one player's offense is one-sidedly forced on the opponent, making it difficult for players to make use of defensive techniques. Okay, so I really like this. It seems like they are going in the right direction. This almost feels too good to be true. Like, are we sure that this is the correct? Are we sure this is correct? Is this like a real? Maybe something just. Yeah, it looks like I see Tekken project. Hope that's. I see a lot of Japanese writing I can't understand and translate, but I can't translate it. Okay, but yeah, this seems like it's the real deal. Is Tekken project? Is that really Tekken 8? Is that really like the Tekken team? I mean, they have 70,000 followers, 75. Oh, I see the link to Tekken Japan. Okay, I guess this is legit, y'all. Like this is it just sounds too good to be true, because this is like exactly what I've been saying for the past several months since Tekken 8 has been out. So they recognize that the game is too aggressive and it's too. And what was my solutions? My solutions were I said they needed to nerf the heat system altogether. They need to at the very least nerf the damage. A King's heat smash should not take 70% of my health. Okay. Yeah. Or same with Dragon. Dragon obviously heat smash is. I don't know how it is now. I don't know if they made any changes to it recently, but pretty overwhelming. I know you can sidestep it allegedly. I'm not sure about that, but maybe you can. But anyway, so to address problem 1, characters such as Kazuya, Paul, and Raven will be improved so that they can display their characteristics and strengths. Okay, so Paul and Kazuya, they are more defensive based characters. So I can see, especially Paul. Paul really relies on having good defense. Like I've been playing around with him sometimes, and he's, believe it or not, despite Demo Man and Death Fist just being fucking high damage, he does require a lot of skill and a lot of defense and really a lot of good timing. He does. And Kazuya is similar as well, so I can see why they're trying to help improve their defense. I guess buff those characters. But Raven, I mean, what is Raven? I mean, I hear so little about the character. What is Raven's reason for trying to be improved? Like, why are they honing in on him? I mean, he's like a Yoshimitsu Shiryu type character where he does a lot of tricks and goofiness and teleportation and bullshit. I mean, I've never heard of him being overpowered. So, I mean, I guess clearly there must be something about the character that needs to be improved that maybe we don't know about. So good for the Raven mains out there, all 2 of you. Furthermore, in order to increase gameplay variety, characters who have had move properties weakened in previous patches will be subject to changes. So this seems like a buff patch, like a buff aspect of it. So characters who have properties weakened will also make some changes. So it seems like they're trying to kind of, I guess it looks like from the looks of this, it looks like they're trying to buff some characters that have been weakened or that I guess don't shine. And I guess given the aggressiveness of the game and the characters they mentioned, they must be talking more about the defensive type characters. So that would include Kazuya, Paul. I wouldn't be surprised if Lee has some big changes on this, especially since he's like had execution, maybe even Brian. Yeah, so that's good. So to address problem number 2. Damage scaling related to heat dashes, heat throws, and stage hazards will be adjusted in addition to individual changes to characters. So when I read this sentence, I can't help but think of Kane. When I think of a character that needs their heat smash and heat stuff nerfed, he's the number 1 that comes to mind because his stuff is so strong, takes so much damage. These changes will aim to address the current state of the game where combo damage becomes too high in certain situations. That's another thing. King has really high damage combos, and he has high damage pokes. Like the guy will just punch you in the face, you lose like 30 damage, like just from like a regular punish or close to that, something like that. I might be exaggerating a little. To address problem number 3, Heat Dash will no longer cause the opponent to stagger at the wall. I didn't know it did that. And the properties, you know why? Because people don't use the Heat Dash that much. All I see is it seems like everybody either uses the Heat Engager moves, like the whatever their special move is, and then just automatically like wait 2 seconds and then the Heat Smash. Nobody is using Heat Dash like that. So I didn't know that it caused people to stagger at the wall, or maybe I wasn't paying attention in the moment because I was like, well, there's so many other busted bullshit in this game. Of course, I mean, I'm going just more busted bullshit. Probably didn't even like stand out to me, but I'm glad that they're changing that. I'm glad they're going to fix it and not let it stagger at the wall, because that does sound a little bit crazy. The properties of heat bursts and throws will be adjusted. So what I know about throws aren't like a lot of throws in heat like unbreakable. These changes will aim to improve the effectiveness of sidestepping and increase the importance of strategical use of lateral movement. So I wonder if they're going to try to make less homing throws, or like adjust the homing of throws, because it seems like they want you to focus on sidestepping more. So that's really interesting. So yeah. So the balancing policy moving forward, large scale changes have been made to the game balance in 1.04 and 1.05, but changes on this scale will not be made for the remainder of Season 1. Updates from July onward will be focused on fixing unintended move behavior and bugs. Okay, so I guess Season 1.05, I guess this is going to be like the last major balance patch for Season 1, where they're trying to make the game not as broken as it has been since like the beta. So I like this. It's going in the right direction. I'm not really a fan of them saying that they're not making no more changes like that, though. Like for Season 1, it's like, I feel like you should keep it open. I mean, maybe they don't intend to, but I think you should still kind of be like, just say we're not doing anything, like we're doing this, and like it almost sounds like they're just saying, here's your changes, here's the balance changes you guys wanted, I shut the fuck up. That's what it sounds like to me, because I just feel like it's okay for them to not intend to make any more like large scale changes, but for them to say we ain't doing it, it's like, it's kind of like, I would think you should still be open to it just in case there's some issues with this patch, like just, not that I think there will be, but if there's something else comes up, or if there's, but whatever. It seems like they are listening to us, and it seems like, with them talking about character identity, the too excessive combo damage, as well as the overwhelming offense, it seems like they are going in the right direction. I love this for them. I can't help but wonder, why couldn't they do this sooner? I know a lot of you guys feel like they just made it very busted just to get in a lot of casuals, and for casuals and like just newcomers to feel good about themselves. But I don't know. That could be part of it, but I don't know. It was just some really stupid stuff in the beginning in this game at launch. Like it just, and nobody really talks about the opposite effect, where it could probably make casuals want to not play the game because they're probably getting their ass whooped. So I don't know. I don't know what the thinking was, but I'm going to be positive. I am happy that they're making good changes, and I really think that at the route things are going, in this new direction that they're taking Tekken 8 in, I think that, and I might be being a little too optimistic, but I think Tekken 8 could have the potential to be the best Tekken game in history. It's definitely not there yet. It's not there yet. We definitely have a long road ahead of us. We still need to add Julia Chang back. We still need Lei Wulong back. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure they'll come back in due time. But with these changes and just them actually showing that they give a damn about what we have to say, I'm starting to feel pretty good about where Tekken 8 is going. Yeah, so it looks like they are trying to improve themselves. Hopefully, my concern is, as I hope the game, the momentum still, goes up in sales and stuff, because I've been, when I say sales, I mean like actual numbers, because I've seen that the game has been like 30% off, like on sale recently, which I think is kind of weird, given that, I mean, do games usually go on sale like that dramatically after like 6 months or 5? Not even six. It came out late January. It's only early June. I hope that the sales continue to increase for Tekken 8 throughout its lifespan, which I'm sure it will increase, but hopefully it can exceed that of Tekken 7. That would be great. Yeah, I think there was definitely a point in time where a lot of people were just turned off by the excessive aggressiveness, and I think that kind of slowed down the momentum. But hopefully it picks back up. People get more excited as they add more characters and just more stages and other cool features. Yeah, I think this game could be the best. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.